This is the second part of the video where I will be recapping the 2024 Midwestern and Pacific sectionals. I'm also going to cover Lake Placid, the Glacier Fall. We're going to touch on the Kinoshita Trophy and the Gensan Summer Cup. So starting right off with Midwestern, Pacific, Glacier Fall, we got a look at the next generation of U.S. women who are going to be coming up. And this include Jiaying Elsie Elise Johnson. What a well-rounded young skater she is. And her jumps, oh my goodness, absolutely solid jumps. We This was the first outing for Elise Lynn Gracie. This was a strong start to her season. She definitely built on it on Cranberry Cup, and we're probably going to see her continue to build, hopefully, throughout this season. Josephine Lee, definitely the kind of skater that aesthetically appeals to me. She has all of the basics, the jumps, the spins, the skating skills, the ice coverage, but Josephine has yet to be consistent with delivering both the long and short programs. So we have to see where that go. I was also introduced to Logan Hagase Chen. Nice jump technique, nice spins. I am so happy to see the next generation of young skaters being taught good jump technique, because that means there's going to be longevity in their career, and that's what I have been asking for. Like when you look at Jiaying Elsie, that is a potential girthy jumper who's gonna make the audience go, wow, look at this jump. And then the power jumping continue. We have Elena Coates, well-rounded skater, but good God, her jumps look powerful. And then you move, and then there's just so much variety now in the U.S. women skaters that are coming up from that next generation, because you move on from like the jumpers, but then you have like your Katie Chen, who was just a lovely skater. Then you have your Soho Lee, well-rounded skater. She does have delivery issues where she doesn't do as well under pressure as she could, but if you look at the raw potential, it's definitely there. Then you also have like Sherry Zhang, another lovely skater with a soft jumping technique, nice knee bend, and those are the skaters that I feel like US figure skating needs to start nurturing to build that junior level, to make sure they have the right skating skills, to make sure they're working on their spins, they're working on their, ice coverage, that everything is being put together. Also during this competition, we did see Maya Kylan. Honestly, guys, she doesn't really make much of an impression on me. I know Maya has a quad, but I really think her team needs to focus on her skating skills, on some of the other aspects of her skating, and not just on the quad. Then we moved to Lake Placid, which was all about ice dance. And I saw so much beautiful skating. My skating soul was so happy. We had two senior debuts. We had the senior debut of um, Elizabeth Tashchenkov and Alexei Kilikov. This team has so much energy and so much fire. Yes, they do not have the skating skill of some of their competitors, but they have time to grow into this. She is such a diva. I am here for her. And hopefully they'll get really good program that caters to their strength, and they'll really begin to grow. We also saw um, Leah Nesset and Adam Mekalov, one of the few pairs that I found myself really enjoying their rhythm dance. For me, this is one of the best match pairs in dance right now. Their lines, their skating skills, their speed, their edge, deep edge in their control. Everything is so well balanced. When you're watching them, you tend to watch both of them, whereas for a lot of pairs, you're focusing on the stronger skater. They also have two strong programs for their senior debut. The rhythm dance, one of my favorites so far, and the long program, also really well suited to their strength. This is a pair that I definitely could see moving up in US ice dance. We also have some new pairings. We had the new pairing of Vanessa Fong and Antoine Spiridonov. This is a really nice new pair. The rhythm dance is okay, but the free is really, really nice. For them being a new pair, I feel like this is a really good start for them. Of course, we had Ona and Gage Brown. The Browns skating to James Brown is a joy that I did not know I needed. Their rhythm dance is so fun, it puts a smile on my face. The free is tailor made for them, focusing on their speed, power, edge control. Their skating skill is second to none. For me, this is the pair that I really want US figure skating to get behind because they have everything. Of course, we also had Marie Gide Laurent and Romain Lagarde. This team is always original. The rhythm dance is funky and cool and perfect for them. The free dance cowboy western, again, is a program that I can only see this team doing, and personally, I enjoy it. I understand that they might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I personally enjoy it, and I hope I am push this team so that they could become, the third top team in Canada. We also had the debut of Annabelle Morozov and Jeffrey Chen. This was a much anticipated debut of a new pair, especially by me. Unfortunately, I was underwhelmed. Listen, my figure skating heart wants this drama to work. Trust me. However, the programs were just not it. Let's start with the packaging. We have the James Brown with a Latin dance dress coming from Russia with love. Also, because their program starts with the same James Brown song as the Browns, we cannot help but make a comparison. And the comparison is not in the favor of Annabelle and Jeffrey. The rhythm dance is generic. There is no great highlight. It's not awful, it's just generic, and there is nothing to write home about. Now, the Star Wars Free is a little bit better, but again, the packaging is a miss. Jeffrey's outfit looks fine, but I have no idea what in the name of Olga is going on with Annabelle's outfit. I know they got the inspiration from the Star Wars, but good God, it does not look good. Now, I'm not saying this pair has no potential. Far from it. The talent is there. They actually match much better than I was expecting. Their skating skills is not bad. Their speed matches with each other. For me, the problem with this pair is definitely the programs and the packaging. I just feel like this was an absolute miss and they need to go back to the drawing board. We also had Ava Pate and Logan Bai. These two skaters look like really, really nice people. But I have to say they're not my cup of tea. I really can't recall anything about either their short or their free dance. I just can't. They're just not my cup of tea. We had Isabel Flores and Ivan Desiatov. Oh my goodness. For me, this is one of the fastest pairs on the ice. They have so much power and ice presence that you just have to watch them. However, I'm not invested in either of their programs this season. This is a pair who I think needs to find a style that is uniquely them. I mean, some of their lifts look amazing, but the overall flow of their program is a little bulky, I think is the word I'm looking for. We also had Nadia Bushnaska and Peter Beaumont. Nadia Bushnaska, oh yeah, Peter Beaumont. There's no nice way to put this except to say scrap both programs. The rhythm dance is bad. However, the free dance is so much worse. I thought this was supposed to be boutique skating and not Costco skating. Honestly, this looked like garage sale skating. For this pair, my advice is, and I mean this advice with all the kindness that I could muster, please start over. Go back to your junior programs if you have to, but please just start over. I was also happy that this event allowed me to discover so many beautiful long programs for this season. We're starting in with Hannah Marie Aboyne and Danielle Veslukin with their long balletic lines. They gave us a modern take on a classic that made me say, I want to do that too. It was just beautiful and effortless. Then we move on with Rafaela Konskusi. Oh my God, the name killing is real. And Alexei Shipetov. Oh my God, they had me enjoying Romeo and Juliet once more with their lovely redemption, with their lovely program. Every movement was easy. Everything moved in and out of each other effortlessly. I wanted to say more of this, please, choreographers. I also discovered Grace Yi and Daniela Selev. Oh my God, what another great discovery. And I am completely invested in this free dance. I know every time I get super invested in a pair, things do not go my way. But guys, this team was just pulling me in. They match so well. She's so elegant and light. He's so powerful with that wonderful straight back. They just, oh, so much potential. Please don't let me down. We also saw some of the earlier programs coming from IM. We had a rhythm dance from Hannah, Len, and Ye Kwan, which I love. This team has my heart, and their hold on it gets stronger every season. This is what I want to see for 70s, 60s, 50s rhythm dance. They did not perform their free dance because it's not ready, but if their free dance is anything like their rhythm dance, I am there for it this season. We saw both the rhythm dance and the free dance for Holly Harris and Jason Chen, and they look strong. They look ready to start the season. Um, Japan was not sitting idly by while all of this was going on. They also had the Kinoshita Trophy and the Gensan Summer Cup. And in each competition, we saw both the juniors and the seniors, but I'm only going to focus on the women. So starting with the juniors at Kinoshita, Mao Shimada showed us why she is the junior world champion. The jumps, the spin, ice coverage, knee bend, musicality, all chef kiss. Mwah! I also love the fact that the team has Mao skate to so many different styles of music. Her short program this season is Wicked, a musical, very age appropriate. It's very rare to see a skater, especially a skater so young, take on so many different genres of music in their skating. And while I may not love every program of Mao, I love the trajectory of her skating and how diverse it's going to be. The free is a lovely, lovely version of pink. That dress is just adorable. Then we had Amni Nakai just teaching a master class in depth of edge and control. Her skating is lovely. Her short program is effortless. The triple axel did not work in the free program, but everything else was a class act. I love her jumping technique, and I love how well balanced she is as a skater. Attention is paid to every aspect of her skating. And then rounding off the top three was Rina Uzono, and she is skating to voila. I would have to say this is one of the most overused pieces of music and skating. However, Rena had me believing it. The short program is so well constructed. It is so uncluttered. The layout makes this a very easy program to watch. It makes it look effortless. For me, the Warhorse Bells of Moscow, I feel like the stamina is not quite there for her to deliver it at 100%, but that's okay. This is a marathon and not a sprint, and I have faith that Rena is going to deliver this program before the season is out. For the senior, the senior women were also no slouch. They were giving it to us. We started with my favorite senior women's short program so far from Monet Shiba. This short program is youthful, exciting, and cool. Again, Monet looks like she is having fun with this program. I love when a choreographer creates with love and passion. You can tell this is not a generic cash grab short program. You could tell that this choreographer tailored this program to Monet. You could tell the detail, the love that went into it. It's not about the jumps, it's about all the in between skating, the extending of the legs, the hand position, the movements that stops in the middle of the program and then continues effortlessly. I love this short program. I don't have enough words to say how much I love it. The long program also tailored to Mona Shiba's strength. The spins, jumps, steps, everything is placed with care, making the program look airy and easy. Again, choreographers, more of this, please. Hana Yoshida also made a strong season debut with her two program. Again, Hana seems to be a skater who picks music that interests her, and because of that, she always delivers her performance with conviction. The triple axel is coming together, and the jumps are looking solid. I'm not invested in either of her programs, but I can definitely see them growing on me as the season goes by. Rounding up the top three was Rion Shimoyoshi, Ryan Sumiyoshi. For me, she is one of the weaker Japanese women skaters. However, this season I saw real improvements in her spins and in her overall skating. I like the fact that her team is not choosing to focus just on the quad, but they are actually trying to make her a more well-rounded skater, which I think is really essential to her growth as a skater. So I'm really looking to see how this all plays out as the season progresses. And then we moved on to the next competition, which was the Gensan Cup. At the Gensan Cup, we had basically the same juniors taking the top position, which was Mao Shimada, Amni Nakai, and Rina Uzono. But the senior women changed. So here we got to see the debut of Mana Kawabe. Mana is giving us Adele in the short program. And can we just take a minute to say how effortless the Japanese women are making figure skating look this season? This is a lovely program for Mana. It's open, it's flowy, there is no waste of movement. Nothing is thrown in just for the sake of having more. The jumps look solid and the skating looks easy. The long was a little more laborious. For Mana, we saw her tendency to like do the leg wrap, which is really unattractive to look at in jumps sometimes. And the triple axel is still a work in progress in the long program. However, again, this was really early in the season, and I do believe we're going to see so much more from Mana as the season progresses. And then, of course, we had Yuna Aki. Yuna Aki? Oki? Is it Aki or Oki? Yuna Aoki? We're going to figure this name out before the season is out. So we had Yuna Aoki. She is starting off the season with a short Adios No Nino. Or is it Adios No Ninos? Somebody will correct me, and I appreciate it. And this is a master class in skating. Yuna is a skater's skater. Beautiful air position, lovely soft landing, arch back, extended arms, edge control, musical, performative. I just don't have enough words to describe how wonderful Yuna is. The free is also an emotional delight. Yuna looks great for this being so early in the season. I really enjoy both of her performances, and I cannot wait to see her on the Grand Prix if she gets 2 Grand Prix assignment. I think she did get 2 Grand Prix assignment. I'm gonna have to check the list. I cannot wait to see her on the Grand Prix. Having said all that, of course, my spotlight has to be on Yuna Aoki. And the spotlight highlight has to be on her skating skill. The balance of the art and sport in her skating is just beautifully achieved. Wow, that was a lot of skating stuffed into 2 videos. I'm so happy to have the figure skating season on the way and to have been able to watch so much skating so far. But you guys let me know in the comment, who are you most looking forward to this season, and which programs do you love or do not love so much so far this season.